Time is 6:03. Today's date is October the 23rd, 2017. This is a special meeting of the Weslaco Independent School District Board of Trustees. Call this meeting to order. Item number 2, establishment of a quorum. Let the record reflect that present is Isidoro Nieto, Andrew Gonzalez, Oscar Caballero, and Erasmo Lopez. Item number 3, discussion and possible action on out-of-valley trips for students. Dr. Canales.
Board of Trustees, we have one out-of-valley trip that is scheduled for tomorrow. Avid students from Weslaco East High School are delivering school supplies due to Hurricane Harvey damage to a middle school campus in Port Aransas, Texas, and that's for tomorrow. So we request your approval.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion by Oscar and a second by Andrew to approve the bus trip by the third grade. Any discussion?
Oh, it's Weslaco East Avid
Yeah.
class, the Avid students at the high
Okay,
school.
let's go east.
How many students was it?
A total, there's 3 Suburbans. Let me see how many students.
Dr. Cantu? How many kids for the Avid, for the trip?
We're about 18 students.
And they did all the, I guess they asked for donations and campus only, or was it?
It's 18.
18. No, I was just asking to see if they asked donations only at the campus, or did they go out to the public places to ask for donations? Do you know?
Well, we did pass the helmet at one of the football games also. It was
Okay.
our San Benito game. They did donations there on campus. They picked up collections. They raised about $3,000. So really what they did was that they were taking those $3,000 and they're buying supplies. And then they'll be taking those supplies up and delivering them to the middle school that they adopted. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
a middle school up in Port Aransas that was completely decimated, devastated by that hurricane. In fact, they just started classes again about a week ago. I think the 16th was their first day back into that building. So they've taken it upon themselves. These were our Avid students, or Weslaco East Avid students that
Okay.
went out and took the initiative and conducted that fundraiser, adopted the school. They made contact with the principal and the teachers up there, so they're really excited.
And they did it all by themselves, right? Is that correct?
That was student-driven, yes, sir.
Right.
It was great.
All righty, well, make sure that, I would like to know who these kids are, if you could just maybe send us the names and all that.
We
And
can
Sure,
include in the board update this
Yeah.
week, there is a list in the,
It was a
in the
school-wide, we have about over 400 students that are in Avid, and it was really all of our Avid students doing that drive.
All right,
The students that were selected to go were selected by using criteria such as, few to no absences. They use criteria to select those 18
Right,
students.
exactly.
So they are representing those 400 Avid students that went out and
Sounds
collected that.
well, thank you very much, sir.
Good thing.
Good,
Good thing
very
y'all are
good.
doing
Thank you.
to help the neighbors. Any further discussion?
No, sir.
Okay, so we have a motion by Oscar and a second by Andrew to approve the out-of-valley trip. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 4, discussing impossible action to approve the purchase of classroom SIPs phonics set for kinder through third grade classrooms at all elementary schools. Dr. Canales.
Board of Trustees, we are recommending this purchase for kinder through third grade. SIP stands for Systematic Instruction in Phonological Awareness, Phonics, and Sight Words. It is a kit for our teachers to use to help students in those areas. It's part of our balanced literacy program, and it's been used at some campuses, and now we would like it for all campuses and grades K, first, and second.
So move.
I'll second.
A motion by Andrew and a second by Oscar to approve the purchase of classroom SIPs phonics sets for kinder through third grade classrooms for all elementary schools. Any discussion? I have a question. Is it in the budget? Do we have money for it?
Yes, we do. And let me see, the budget source is IMA. So it's been approved by the Instructional Materials Allotment Committee.
Okay, so, any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 5, discussion and possible action to approve the purchase of classroom libraries for 27 kinder and 33 first grade classrooms. Dr. Canales.
Board of Trustees, last year, 6 of our elementary campuses received classroom libraries. This purchase is so that the remaining 5 can also receive these classroom library sets. There's about 214 books for kindergarten for the classroom and 227 for first grade. And it's my understanding this is every classroom that will have these. So it helps support our initiative, Lit for Literacy, and the balanced literacy program that I spoke of a few minutes ago.
So
So
moved.
we are recommending it.
I'll second.
Motion by Andrew and a second by Oscar to approve the purchase of classroom libraries for 27 kinder and 33 first grade classrooms. Any discussion?
Just to verify, so now all our elementaries will have the libraries?
The classroom libraries.
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay. Does it also come out of the
IMA.
Okay.
Good. That's a good thing because that equalizes, if some had it and some don't, then it's not really fair, but this will equalize it. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 6, discussion and possible action to approve the purchase of the new Herman Method dyslexia models language, live students and teacher packages, 1-year license, and 2 days of training to support instruction. Dr. Canales.
Board of Trustees, the Herman Method is a multi-sensory Orton-Gillingham base intervention program for students with characteristics of dyslexia. The Herman Method includes kits with all of the resources and a day of training. The kits include teacher guides, things that you can reproduce for students, magnetic letters, and a mat for the elementary. And the training will be a full day of training with activities and lessons that demonstrate how to implement the program. Staff did work with principals and teachers at the elementary level, and this would standardize the program we use and maximize the number of students that we could serve if we go with the Herman Method. So we are recommending the Herman Method for our dyslexia program.
Mr. Neal here?
No, sir, but I can answer any questions.
Make your motion.
I'll just go ahead and make the motion. I'll make the motion to approve.
Second.
A motion by Oscar and a second by Andrew to approve the Herman Method dyslexia models, language, live student and teacher packages, 1-year licenses, 2 days of training to support instruction. Any?
Mr. Aguilar, will the 2 days of training be enough for our staff?
Yes, so right now it's 1 day of training, and then we're going to come back for the follow-up on the other day of training. But right now, we're not letting go of the Susan Barton. It's going to be like a transition coming in, but this will help service more students.
Okay.
Because right now, the need is, we're increasing. As the numbers increase, we want to make sure that we provide the services to students, and this model will help us.
So going back to our last meeting, we had a parent come up during public comments, and she voiced her concern. Is this what we're doing to meet those concerns?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Is this something brand new?
The Herman Method, no, sir, it's been around for a while. Herman Method and Susan Barton, they've been around for quite a while. They're all similarly based. The concept right now, we have PSJA, Mission, La Jolla. I believe
Harlingen.
Harlingen's the other district that is using this. And it's very similar. It just allows us a model, allows us to work with more students at one time. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we service more students and make sure we meet their needs.
Is this replacing something we used to have before?
We had Susan Barton coming in.
At
The
some
only thing with Susan
campuses.
Barton was more limited. You had to work one-on-one with the students. So we're slowly making the transition coming in. We're not going to let go completely of the Susan Barton until we get everyone on the same page, and then we move in this direction on what we want to do.
Okay. As long as you all feel this is a better program and it's going to help our kids,
Yes, sir.
that's what we want.
Each campus was allotted 4 teachers or staff members for training.
Okay.
So then that extends the personnel to provide the services for the students.
Sounds good?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sounds very good. Okay, so we have a motion by Oscar and a second by Andrew to approve. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 7, closed meeting. We have item A, personnel matters, Texas Government Code 551.074, Item number 1 is employment of personnel. Item number 2 is resignations. Item number 3, deliberation regarding the appointment, employment evaluation, reassignment duties, discipline or dismissal of a public officer or employee, Texas Government Code 551.074 and 551.071. A, discussion of superintendent evaluation process. B, item number B would be conducted level 3 grievance requested by R. Rodriguez pursuant to Weslaco ISD policy DGBA. Item C, consultation with attorney regarding a pending contemplated litigation. B, a settlement offer. Or C, a matter in which the duty of the attorney to the Weslaco Independent School District under the Texas disciplinary rules of professional conduct of the state of Texas clearly conflicts with the Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code 551.071. Item D, deliberation regarding real property, Texas Government Code 551.072. The time is now 6:14, and we will be going into closed session. Time is now 8:23, and this board is back in open session. For the record, let the minutes reflect that the board has taken no action on any, or made any decision on any item while in closed session. We will start with item number 1, personnel matters. Texas Government Code 551.074. Item 1, employment of personnel, Dr. Canales.
Board of Trustees recommend, oops, hold on. The, where are we? The employment of personnel, professional personnel, as discussed in closed session.
So moved.
Once again.
I have a motion by Isidoro and a second by Oscar Caballero to approve the employment of personnel as presented by administration. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item 2, resignation, is a non-action item. Item 3, deliberation regarding appointment, employment evaluation, reassignment duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, Texas Government Code 551.074 and 551.071. That is also a non-action item. Item A, discussion of superintendent evaluation process, non-action. It is informative. Item B, conducted level 3 grievance requested by R. Rodriguez pursuant to Weslaco ISD policy DGBA. Does any member have a motion for this item? Is there a motion? One more time, is there a motion by any board member present? If the board does not make a decision regarding the complaint by the end of the next regular scheduled meeting, the lectivate response by the board upholds administration decision at level 2. Moving on to item number 9, adjournment.
So moved.